I'm Phyllis Miller and I've got the pleasure and honour of being the Mayor of Forbes, and what a great place to work, live and play. From when they first came to Forbes back in 2020, for me it was so exciting to think that someone was going to have an initiative that was going to really make these young boys into beautiful young men.
The Voice of the Bush program help us work with families to enable community connection and that feeling of being supported through hardship and those tough times. Voice of the Bush come in and they offer programs to our students and provide a little bit of element of fun. So it's not all about rehabilitation and developing resilience, it's all about enabling students to experience and link with community through different programs. It helps with school engagement and it also helps strengthen that community connection.
I think Boys of the Bush are going from strength to strength and the community's really jumped on board with these guys. It's had a bigger impact on the community, recently, and something that is very close to us. There was a suicide in town of a young fellow, and that really rocked the whole community. And Boys to the Bush were a rock, and it was the go-to place for everyone.
The Boys to the Bush, they've got their own property. That was a place where they could all go and they could be together and they could work through how they were all feeling about that suicide.
Boys of the Bush facilitated a lot of programs there to help people through this tough time, and those guys were doing it really tough as well, but they held their ground and, stayed strong for their community and had a really good positive result.
It was a very sad time for the community and also for the Boys to the Bush, but they worked through it and people cooked food, took it in there for them. Everyone went and supported them in that time. That was crucial for us to try and live with something like that. It was really important that those boys got the help they needed immediately.
My name's Matisse. I'm a physiotherapist from Rise Physiotherapy Group in Forbes. Sam Taylor is one of my clients and I've been working him for a few years now in conjunction with Boys to the Bush. Since his accident, we've been trying to get him back on his feet, living his life, getting him back to the activities that he enjoys and helping him with his physical disability since.
Sam can't drive, so we drive to Grenfell, pick him up, bring him back here for his physical therapy twice a week, and then in the afternoons we take him home.
Since he started with Boys to the Bush, I've been able to start seeing him twice a week, which is excellent because I can see him in Forbes instead of having to travel to his home at Grenfell. His motivation has improved extraordinarily and he's able to follow up on all of the programs that I get him doing and actually make use of his prosthesis daily while he's with Boys to the Bush, all leading towards his end goal of being able to walk with no aid at all.
If he was at home, he wouldn't have the drive to just use it on his own, of his own will.
So originally when I first started seeing Sam, I didn't actually have a space to work in town. So seeing him at the Boys to the Bush office is excellent, and we need quite a big space to be able to work, to walk distances and things like that. And it's been really excellent being able to utilise this space. Even having a private area to be able to put his leg on is really important. So we've been able to utilise it for that.
Boys of the Bush are absolutely amazing for what they've done for this community, and their acts have been extremely selfless, and just goes to show the calibre of the team that works there. They're amazing.
Yeah, if we're having fun, it means he's happy, which is probably the main thing that we want, is for him to be here and be happy. He has his days, but it's not very often he's not happy when he's here.
Yeah, there's a big connection with Boys to the Bush. Look around the community of Forbes, you can see what a great job they're doing.
It is a comforting place, and I think there's some things that would definitely help Boys to the Bush. There's probably some more equipment that's required or isn't flood affected, so it can help people all year round, rain, hail or shine. So I think if other communities could only have a look at what's happened here in Forbes and other locations that Boys to the Bush are at, it is making a difference everywhere they are. It's not just a shed, it's not just a building, it's probably, comparing a house to a home. It's what's inside that matters. Having that space there is a good safe space for people that they need to feel comfortable and be able to confide in people without having to ring a 1-800 helpline or anything like that. They can actually speak to some real people and probably mingle with some other people that are in similar situations.